Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn this on. Oh, holy shit. Nope, that's not me. That is not mine. Don't look at me, it's not my music.
Oh my dear God.
It's Octavia's mix. I thought her mixes only had fucking rock. What happened?
Oh, Lord.
We can't be able to move. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn this on. Alright, there you go. Okay, we're back, cocksuckers. Alright, so we were just talking about manscaping. I hope you guys heard the ad, the Manscape ad.
Manscaped, listen. There's a public service announcement for you nutsack. April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. Every hour, someone in this country is diagnosed with testicular fucking cancer. Never mind the fucking coronavirus. It's early detected as your best friend. It comes to protecting your nuggets, all right? This month, Manscaped and the Testicular Cancer Society want to remind you to check your fucking coin sack at least once a month. You're sitting at home playing with it anyway like a fucking idiot watching TV. You might as well squeeze it here, squeeze it there. What you need to do is download the Ball Checker app today for tips on protecting your fucking nutsack. All right? Search for Ball Checker wherever you download apps. That's for starters. Now, to talk to you about Manscaped, you gotta, after you realize you don't have testicular cancer, it's time to sling some dick, okay? So what are you gonna do? You can't sling Corona dick right now. And you're sitting there, your face looks like the wolf man. We're all aging by the fucking day. So what do you think your dick looks like? It looks like a fucking fossil. So before you even go on the Ball Checker app, before you try slinging dick, go on to manscaped.com and get the Lawnmower 3.0 with the goodies. Get the complete fucking package. Why are you wasting your time? Go to manscaped.com right now, press in Joey, and get 20% off and free shipping. And check your balls. It might save your fucking life. Lee, kick this motherfucking mule on a Thursday.
I just put on Amazon Manscape, and it costs $69.99 to buy.
That's weird price, right? 69.
Well, if you're gonna shave your dick, obviously it would be $69. You know, that makes sense. They're making a huge profit margin off of that. Yeah, I mean,
Sean, just cut one off and then you have one ball and then you use less product.
No. Okay, listen, Kish. Right? You don't literally cut off your balls. You shave the egg sac. All right. What do you think I am? Do you think I don't know how to shave my egg sac? What are you talking about?
You said you have a cheap gene. I don't know.
Oh. Well, what I do to shave the sack, not shave the sack, but to cut the hair out is scissors. So I make sure not to cut any skin because that would be good. That would suck. You know, imagine trying to shave yourself, trying to better yourself down there. You know, so you don't have a big ass swamp, and you use scissors and cut your ball sack. That would suck. I mean, it really would. But apparently Manscaped has technology where they around the sensitive areas, they still are able to keep your sanity, So that's how it is. So guys, if you can't afford $70 to buy manscaping, and by the way, there's only 12 left in stock, so there are people actually buying this shit, you know what I mean? People are having the same idea as us right now, You're in quarantine, you gotta shave your nutsack, because in a few months, you'll be back out there trying to sling some dick. So, that's it is. That's how it be. So, Manscaped, make sure you guys get on that. Yeah, so, next week also, we're going to have LypeX. I think his name's actually pronounced LypeX, or LypeX, or however Kev says his name.
You'll let you know, like, Propel Pad. Propel Pad.
Propel Pad. But listen.
Yeah.
Like I said, just like the guy from WHO, I don't give a damn. I was watching that Corona stream, because there's a guy that streams the Corona amount of people that have it. He was streaming the WHO conference. When that guy said, I don't give a damn, I was rolling on the fucking floor. I have not heard anyone say the word damn like that, because the N and damn is silent. But yeah, I don't think anyone else thought that was funny, because I saw the stream, nobody else was laughing, so I was laughing like fuck. So guess what? Propel Pats, LypeX. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn it. It's LypeX to me, cocksucker. Okay, that's how it be. That's how it be. So, let's see. What was I going to talk about? See, I forgot already. Oh, okay. Also, next week or next time we have a Punkery Show. I meant to do it today, but I am insecure. So,
What?
but
Insecure?
yeah, a little bit. I think everybody's a little insecure. You know what I mean? But
You literally showed yourself on YouTube playing fucking game, idiot, and showing your legs and everything. Face. BB face.
well, we'll see. Maybe in the summer, if I'm wearing shorts, I'll show my legs again. You feel me? I'll show it the greens. It's all for greens. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
But yeah, so gonna make this into a meme show next time we have a Punkery Show. It's not good radio because it's more visual, but there was a meme going around a few months ago that I used the app Tinder. You're talking about? But there are times, fucking what? There are times where I do look at it for the memes. And there are some women on that app called Tinder that are a bit memey. So through time, I take screenshots of my phone of the most memey women. And we're going to share those memey women next week. Although I'm not really sure how it's going to be done because it's more visual than, listening. So
Maybe
yeah.
we can do it on radio and reading, but then you actually make a video out of it on YouTube and add the pictures.
Yeah,
relevant.
that's what I was thinking. It's true. So yeah, we'll do that. People with their weird ass descriptions, and women with a quarter of their titties out, and have 50 tattoos and crap. We'll take a look at that. So listen, guys. During the quarantine, you gotta better yourselves, and you gotta shock down or shoot down one. What did I say? I was insecurity at the time. So that's what you gotta do. Vly just said on the server, "Where rate my chase?" Well,
Peace.
Ludi Fizzy. On the Discord yesterday, he was like, "Hey, Sean, since the Chrona's around and there's so many players on the server, you should do a Chrono Rate My Chase." And I thought about it once or twice. It's not out of the picture. It's not out of the realm of discussion. But I really don't want to do it. But if one day, my balance of hormones are in the right situation, and I think
What are you?
no, I know, Vly, I know you're not forcing anything, but I'm just saying, like, if my hormonal balance is in a way where I will think maybe Rate My Chase is a good idea, then I might do it. You never know. Never fucking know. So, yeah, it's a possibility, but I'm not going to guarantee.
You go on toilet in the morning and you pee on stick, and then you see if your hormonal balance is okay. You feeling a little insensitive or shit like that.
Listen, Kish, a lot of things that I do and say are based on the amount of hormones I have in my body at the current moment. All right. So, the butterfly effect has a real effect on me. You know what I mean? So if my hormonal balance is in a way where it will trigger my brain to think about something that I usually wouldn't do, then maybe I'll do it. You know what I mean? So that's how it's gonna be. Speaking of hormonal balance, obviously, as we're in the quarantine, My grandma's over here in snits. Like people here getting bat snit
What?
crazy. Yeah.
Your grandmother came at your house for in time of Corona. You know how dangerous that is.
Well,
Like here, everyone is advised, like little kids and shit, and everyone pretty much is advised to stay away from their grandparents because if they infect them, they are literally dead.
well, the thing about it is, she was staying at my uncle's house, but my uncle and his wife are both nurses. So I guess she was like, hey, you know, as Jamaicans would say, they're all chuck up pun one another, sir. So I guess she that means all up on each other. That's what chuck up pun one another, sir means. So I guess she thought, hey, there's a translation right there. GG. But I guess she thought, well, maybe I should go from a house of 2 nurses to a house of 1 nurse. So, yeah. There you go. That's
Is she cooking for you now? So you're not only eating broccoli no more?
a few days ago. She made some curry chicken, and it was good. Just gotta make sure that you're not dirty, obviously, because if you drop anything with curry on yourself, then it'll stain your clothes.
Rest in peace.
And even if you touch curry, even after you wash your hands, you know what I mean, you'll still see some of that on your fingers,
Yeah, and you better not fart either.
No, you don't want to have those curry the curry wind, you know what I mean, don't want to have that, obviously.
Yeah.
Although if you eat your fruits and your vegetables, cocksuckers, they'll do the same thing. You know what I mean? But everybody's frantic about the corona. You know what I mean? People scared of getting that snit. Like, my problem with it is, the last time I was really sick was, I think, in 2013. I remember one day it snowed. I think classes were canceled the rest of the day, and later that day I felt really snit. I didn't really know what it was. In fact, I didn't even know I had the flu. In fact, I still don't know if I had the flu. I'm pretty sure I did have the flu, but now that I think about it, but I didn't know what it was at the time. I just felt like snit. The only thing I thought was, oh shit, I'm sick. You know what I mean? Felt like snit for 3 days. I probably lost 10 pounds in that amount of time too. But I remember.
Oh, wow. You're still probably putting up that weight, aren't you?
Yeah, I probably didn't get that weight back. Actually, during the Brazil World Cup, I had a record high in weight. So a year later, I got the weight back and more. But
How do you remember that precise? Like it was World Cup? Why? Because you were eating chips and drinking
I was
beer
eating a
as
lot
you
of
were-
I was eating a lot of dumplings and not moving a lot. So, and it was the World Cup. I remember it being the World Cup because it was really hot. It was June. It was Brazil.
You must be the only American who's watching the football World Cup.
There are some that do watch the World Cup, especially when Murica's in it. If Murica's not in it, I guess no one's watching it. But
Yeah, but you're in it like till the first stage because you suck.
well, yeah, we lost to Trinidad and Tobago a few years ago, so
Actually,
yeah.
we were in your group once.
Oh, really?
One World Cup. Yeah. And
Really?
you got fucking lucky. It was like 1-1 or something, and
I
you
think-
scored last minute.
I think
or
I remember
something.
it. I think I kind of remember that. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
2010. I think it was
I don't
2010,
know.
or was it?
It was some lucky shit from your Donovan or who scored it.
Landon Donovan, he's a fucking boss, man. He is the
He's
American soccer hero.
Dog.
Put some respect. Put some respect on that dude, man. He's a fucking legend.
Dog.
But yeah, I was sick as fuck then. 3 days felt like snits. It was tough to even get up. I remember when Lumpy, I believe, or Metal Face asked me to play League of Lemons. It hurt to get up and to get in the goddamn chair. You know what I mean? So I would imagine how it feels to have to be sick for 2 weeks to have the corona. And listen, okay, listen, there's a lot of internet traffic changes ever since the corona's gotten a lot huger. Italy
Yeah.
right now has their free porn hub. You feel me?
Yeah, and all the girls, like Italian girls, started watching porn, man. I
That's
watched
right.
it. It's insane.
I mean, listen,
Like,
here it is. Here, just think about this. Even if you're a woman that does not frequently, explore yourself. You know what I mean? Just, I mean, if you are aged like us, you're probably not gonna die from it anyway. But just imagine, you know, you get it, and even if you don't die, you're gonna feel like snit for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh shit, you can't be stimulated for 2 weeks. Like not for example, but listen, I don't want to get this corona and not be able to jerk off for 2 weeks. That would fucking suck, bro.
it's your
Listen,
very wow. The
listen.
priorities are real, man.
Well, yeah, listen. Just imagine if you die from the corona, you will never be able to get your rocks off anymore. Just
I
imagine
would,
that.
I would be more worried that you're gonna be taken to hospital with emergency, and your mother will go through your laptop when you die and see some fucking weird.
Well, what they're gonna see is what they're gonna see. I'd be dead anyway, but
It's
yeah.
it's time to use that incognito mode.
Listen, I'm ahead of you on that. I already used the incognito mode. Well, Victoria, bitch, listen. People are talking about losing their sense of taste, losing their sense of smell. Listen, all right. Listen. I don't think I would die from it if I got it, but the idea to not be able see. Look, have you gone 2 weeks without jerking off? I mean, listen. Come on. Let's be real here, okay? Like I said before, we're trying to lower all insecurities. That's my New Year's resolution. All right. You know.
Imagine like your lungs getting filled with liquid and you cannot breathe. And then you need to do heavy breathing as you're jerking off, and you cannot, and you sound like a fucking Dark Vader. Like,
Exactly. See, that's something that you don't want to go through. You know what I mean? Because obviously, when you're sick, you're not thinking about that. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, you get a festering of. We talk about manscaping, guys. Listen, if you get a festering snit in your fucking ball sack for 2 weeks, it's gonna be toxic. All right. And what you want to, what you don't want to do, is if you have a grill, right?
also,
If
you
you,
never
huh?
completed no fat challenge in November.
Listen, all right. I tried to do that shit in 20. Oh wait, hold on, that didn't work. Okay, so I tried to do that shit last year and do that shit the year before.
And
Okay. Um, uh, but listen, okay. After about 4 days, it feels like your ball's gonna fall off. All right, it really does. And
the
after
fuck?
a week, after a week, Jesus, I mean, it feels like you're gonna smack somebody. See, this is why Middle Easterners, this is why Middle Eastern people seem to be more perverted than other people, because it's against their religion to, yeah, it's against their religion to jerk off. You know what I mean? So that's why they're a lot more, perverted, because don't, they can't release. You know what I mean? Can't
The
do it.
Yeah, they will watch your fucking YouTube where you show your legs or something, and they will.
Well, wait until I wear shorts. All right, wait until I
Oh
wear shorts, and
no!
then
Oh no!
that'll be an
Oh
issue. All
no!
right, I don't know if people like hair or not. They say not to shave man legs. Is that a thing? Do women like shaved men legs? I don't think so.
No,
No. Okay.
I
Good.
don't. I
All right.
like
Good.
legs
So
as they're supposed to be on men.
okay. Good.
And
In that case, any Middle Easterners watching in June, uh, I might wear shorts before that. Who knows? Maybe the next time I do that recording, I'll wear shorts. I don't know. But It'll be for greens specifically, but other people will watch and they'll probably get excited. So that's how it is. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, no fap November. Yeah, no. Listen, the furthest I can get was 8 days. 8 days. You know, I think that's a very good
Do you know what? I
time.
think it's also
Honestly.
interesting. You're about Corona. You're worried that you wouldn't be able to do it, but you don't seem to give a fuck that sorry to say it that way, but like you had a birthday yesterday. You couldn't celebrate, right, Rochelle? How did that? Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh yes, thanks for the birthday wish, Cash. But hold on, celebrate by what?
I mean, were you like sad that you can't celebrate because you
Oh.
can't have people over, and like all the girls that wanted to come to your party and they could. Yeah.
Well, it's been quite a while. I was probably half my height the last time I had a birthday party. But the thing about this is I see people, they get crazy about not being able to go out and all this and that.
Don't have this problem, do you?
Well, the thing is that I may not go out very often, but it's still getting to me because there are times I want to go to the fucking store. Yeah, I mean, like, I can go to the store, but you can't go anywhere when you want to. You know what I mean? Stuff is closing down at 8 o'clock and crap. And people. You go to the store, you want something, it's fucking gone. It's like, all right, this is really starting to get really annoying. Yeah, I
You
mean,
don't even know half of it. We have like you can't even go in different how is it? I don't know here like towns or bigger cities have their own municipality or whatever it's called.
municipality.
Yeah. And you cannot go in the other one. So like for example, like I'm home at the parents now and my own apartment is in the other one, It's like I don't know, like 30 kilometers away from here. And I cannot go there without a reason. They are trying to like stop people from daily commute or moving too much, So like it sucks because you can go only like to pretty much like store in your own town, to bank in your own town, to post office in your own town, but you cannot go like elsewhere. So
Yeah.
don't complain about it, man. I think you can go wherever you want. I mean, it's just a problem
Yeah.
that like things are closing and people generally like try to stay away from things if not necessary.
Yeah, it's true. It's not as bad for us as in some other countries. There are some other countries that are actually literally locked down. There's the first squeak of the day, guys. There's the first squeak of the day. I mean, imagine catching corona, dying, and not being able to hear that sound again. I mean, seriously. I mean, see that sound too. I mean, honestly, guys, like.
I'm 200 meters away from my checkpoint delivering like a truck delivery through the map, and this rolls me over.
Oh,
He drives like my fucking grandma.
Oh, see, there you go, guys. This is why you have to not. Cute you meat. Oh my god. He delivered cute you meat. Jesus. Oh my god. Even crazy Bob.
I don't know even how I managed to flip back road train because once it's gone, it's pretty much.
Well, yeah, I don't drive the road train very much. I know when you flip the tanker, it's gone. But yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Gotta use a real person's car. Use the tanker. You flip that, you're done.
Bad driving. I was toxic today on Discord.
Yeah, you were showing off your cojones. Like, you were like, yo, I got 1440p. No, I got 4K monitor. I got 1440p monitor. What's your piece of shit? Tell me, cocksucker. Tell me your piece of trash. You got a fucking 1060 in 2020? Fuck out of here, you dumb shit.
some dude was like giving me shit for being a girl, like how what the girls know about blah blah blah. But he was like playing victim card all the time, so I told him like you sound like a pussy, so why you can't use one?
Oh, Goonie.
Oh,
Yeah, Goonie. He kind of passed the line there. Yeah, I mean, like
he got direct, man.
he.
It's not it's not smart to fuck with cash when it comes to words, man.
Listen,
'Cause,
listen, Kesh. You can't beat me.
I mean,
I mean,
I
I mean,
mean,
I mean.
I don't want to be mean to you. That's the problem. I'm fine with being mean to some other people.
Yeah, there are a lot of bitches on the server. You know what I mean? That's how it is.
Exactly.
Uh, you're like, show me your fucking specs. Cocksucker got a 1060. You got a 1060 in
See,
2020.
I don't want to ask you that question because I know that you have pretty good specs. So,
Yeah, yeah.
fine.
You figured it out. You figured that shit out. You know what I mean? Got to keep those good specs, cocksucker. That's how it is. No,
So, Rashad,
yeah. Hmm?
there's a new game on Horizon. Have you heard? Everyone's going that shit crazy about it.
Who, Valorant?
Exactly.
Yeah, my sister
What
is
do
a
you
key.
think? What? She got the key?
Yeah.
How long did she watch before she got one?
She multi-counted on Twitch, and she
Oh
got.
my god. Can you disown her?
I mean, she's a Riot Games player. She played plays League of
Oh my
Legends.
god. Fucking
You
Lemons
know,
players getting all the keys, man.
yeah.
I hope she gets fucked by some CSGO player.
Owned. Well,
Owned.
who knows?
Fucking trash canned by some dude who can actually aim.
Listen, I saw Code Shadow stream it a couple nights ago. Little Tank told me, and we watched it.
Really?
And I
Can you pass me
mean,
the link?
for Code Shadow's Twitch,
Yes.
I will try to find it. But
Yeah.
yeah, he was playing that shit,
Is he
and
good?
well, I mean, good's a relative term. He just got the game the same day, I assume. So
Yeah.
he there was a game where he did excellent, and there was a game where he was okay. And then the last game I saw, somebody was like, "Hey, yo, Code Shadow, you gotta learn how to use the skill."
Oh.
So,
I
so yeah.
mean, I I still don't think it's like gonna be CS:GO killer because to me it really doesn't look like that aim based. It is a bit aim based, but like mostly what I've seen is like you kill people pretty quickly, like with few bullets, so you don't ever really get into deep into the spray pattern or having to handle the recoil, like in CS:GO. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know, and like it's a bit of shit show now because some of the characters or whatever abilities are OP a bit, and mm, I just think it's like completely different beast than CS:GO, So I just don't think like they're gonna compete head to head that much. But it is interesting what they've done with this thing. Like they only drop keys, like, and you have to watch streamers. That's like fucking smart, because they boosted their own like viewership on Twitch so much that it became like number one game in
Hmm.
like people watching. Um,
Yeah, the key incentive is pretty huge to watch. Yeah.
yeah, and I don't know, like everyone is there like waiting for that key. Even me, like for example, I don't even like the game that much at the first sight, but I still deem it like interesting enough that I would want to try it and play it, a bit at least, because I wanna like test it because it's about the feeling, and it's different watching it than playing it for sure. Um, so yeah, I've actually been no lifing not a little bit, not as much as your sister, obviously. I didn't make like 10 accounts and have 10 tabs open on my laptop and everywhere. But I did like watch a little bit yesterday, and I left like stream overnight on my phone, hoping that I would get the damn key. And today I had like stream open all day again, like from morning to now, and I still didn't get it. So I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna give up because
Owned.
there's like literally when you type at to see like all the or like you just check the side panel on Twitch to see all the users that are watching something that are watching that stream, you can literally see like Valorant, please give key 1, Valorant, please give key 2, Valorant, please give key 3. Like you have like 100 accounts that are just like bot accounts, you know?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's
And you're
ridiculous.
like, holy shit, like I'm competing versus like
Bunch
thousands
of
of
bots.
bots. Yeah, like it's probably at this point like impossible to get a key. I think you have
Yeah,
like 0.5% chance or some shit.
it's probably less than that. I mean, last night, Little Tank showed me. Why do I keep getting alt tapped? For fuck's sake! But Little Tank showed me a Pokimane stream,
Of course,
and
her and Little Tank watching her. Yeah, yeah. No
listen,
surprise.
listen. Pokimane got a cute little muffler, but
Exactly.
uh, even though she's a bit, stupid, but so it was like 10:30, and she had like 97,000 viewers, and you know, I kept the stream in the background. Not that I actually really want to play the game like that, but I kept the stream in the background. Then 2 hours later, it was 12:30 in the morning, and she had 107,000 viewers, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, So it's pretty tough, It's pretty tough to get a key. It's well less than a 0.5% chance. Probably like 0.0005% chance at this point. But the people who were playing the game, like, I could swear when I was watching Code Shadow stream, I thought they were bots. And
Yes.
Lil Tank was like, he was wrong, but he was like, shit, man, not a lot of people have the game yet, so there could be some bots. And I was like, okay. And I really looked at it, and I'm like, these people can't be bots, but because they have names, but they're not bots. They're not fucking bots. But people were really actually bad, because Code Shadow had a play where somebody went through some fucking screen thing, and I'm quite sure the dude saw Code Shadow. So Code Shadow just ran after him, and the guy still his back turned, and he shot at him, and he didn't turn around. The guy Coach Shadow was shooting at didn't turn around. So the guy was really bad. So people are pretty bad so far. It's typical CSGO snit, because if that was CS joke, that would not happen. So,
I just think it really does depend on who you get in game because like there's a good chance you can get like at least at the beginning of the game you could get like in a match against I don't know Shroud on one team and Stevie 2K and Skadudo and I don't know like Summit 1G or whatever and
yeah,
you probably would get destroyed because like
true.
they're like all ex CS:GO players pretty much though they are not like top tier CS:GO players they're like washed up CS:GO players
It's true.
so I don't know, like this game like attracts so many different people. That's the thing. Like you will get like some lemon players because it's Riot. You will get some Overwatch fans, and you will get like washed up CS:GO players that never made it in CS:GO. Um. So yeah, like it attracts way too different people, and for that reason, like it's really like super imbalanced as it is now. I think.
Yeah, the game kind of looks like a meme version of CS joke a little bit, like a cross between joke and over gay.
Yeah.
That seems to be what it is. I think Ninja Tuna said it was between TF2 and over gay, but it's not. There's no jumping around the map. Well, actually, there is jumping. There is a character that jumps, but nah, I think it's first to 13 wins. There are no ties. Because in CS joke, you got ties at the end sometimes. It's like, okay, well, that's kind of, guys, the NHL took ties out 2005, okay? So we don't need ties in CS joke, but
Yeah, but I don't know, like in CSGO joke, at least at professional level, when you get ties, I know there has been games like
you go to
of
overtime.
pro level where you had like 4 overtimes.
Yeah, you go to overtime.
And that's like super exciting, man. I don't know, that's like literally the best part of the game. So like if I would be the maker of the game, I wouldn't take it out. I
Oh,
think
okay,
it's
all right. I see what you mean. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. That makes
I mean,
sense.
like
That
for
makes sense.
competitive play, you
That
know.
makes sense.
But like for matchmaking, I would take it out because in matchmaking eh, you should get a winner, you know, because
That's
it's
right.
like. But like for competitive, I would leave the option for it to be tied so it can go into overtime.
Yeah, for regular matchmaking, we gotta have a winner. This is America, cocksucker. We need a winner and a loser. None of this tie, bitch. Nobody. No, nobody.
Yeah.
Victoria, bitch. Nobody entered the game. Nobody paid for a ticket to play the game to see a tie. All right, listen. We ain't seen
Sean,
that shit. Hmm?
Rashawn probably talking to a wall in his studio. Well, see, Victoria, bitch. Rashawn doesn't have a table nor he has like a chair, so there's a good chance he doesn't have a wall either.
I do have a wall. The wall is white. Yeah, the wall's white. That's what it is. Of course I have a wall. Like there's a window here. If you heard those birds at near the end of my driving formation video, the birds were going
Yeah,
crazy. I
they
didn't hear it, by
were.
the way, but
What do
yeah.
you feed them?
I don't feed them snit, but sometimes my
So
dad
wow.
throws out eaten stuff, and I guess for the cat usually, but I guess the birds come down. We don't have a
What
cat, but
cat?
there's a neighborhood cat that comes around, like door to door and
Oh,
shit. So maybe the cat eats snit, but yeah, the birds probably came around and they probably ate some stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah,
so you didn't even put Twitch in background to get the key. You're not interested.
I am not that interested. No, and
Did
if
you
I
try it on your sister's PC or whatever? Since she's
uh,
probably playing, if she got the key or did she sell it?
Jeez.
I mean, there's
um,
literally people that have been selling keys. I mean, keys like the accounts that have been
I don't blame him.
whitelisted on eBay, like for $200 or something.
I
They
do
go
not
for.
blame them. I have not seen my sister play it yet.
Maybe she sold it,
Listen,
man. She gonna buy some heels and shoes and I don't know what.
who knows? Who knows?
Probably.
She was talking about how she wanted a new laptop, and a few months ago she was like, "Any donations?" And I'm like, "Who do you think you're
What
talking to?"
donations for what? For her from you as the older brother?
Yeah.
Well, I have idea for her, right?
Hmm?
Listen, she should um introduce herself as Rashawn's sister and start streaming on Twitch. And CNR boys would be super interested who Rashawn's sister is, and they would donate instead of I don't know, guess donating for some.
Well, for a lot of people on CNI, that would probably be the first black girl that they will see in their life. Um,
Black life is
uh,
beautiful.
Although Moody is a black girl, but she doesn't play. And shout out to what's his name? Shout out to Rocky Boy on the server. Sup? But I don't anyway. But yeah, that would be. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's
I think I sorry to interrupt, but
I don't
like
know
I
what to
think
think.
even if she would be streaming Valorant at the moment, she would get a lot of views because I think everyone that is streaming and has jobs enabled is getting super a lot of viewers. If they're
That's true.
bad, good, or whatever, it
Yeah, that's
don't
true. People
matter.
want to see the game, and they don't want to see a bunch of gachigasm in chat. You know what I mean? So, like in
Yeah,
Pokemon's chat. So, yeah, you're right. Code Shadow got like, I think he got like 5 or 6 viewers at some time a couple nights ago. But yeah, you know, who knows?
jobs enabled though.
Who knows? Who knows? See, but yeah, my sister ain't stepping near CNR. You feel me? You know what I mean? My sister ain't stepping near CNR. Listen,
We
okay.
gonna when we finish this show, we will have her as the last
Oh no, that's definitely not happening. Listen, the
interview.
the thought of that, you know, and shout out to Cal Khan. I don't know how you do it, bro. But if I had a sister, I do have a sister,
Ooh,
but I do have a sister. But if I think people know by now, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Fuck
it
Mellow Hammer.
spilled the
They can suck my
beans.
dick. Mellow Hammer can suck
When
my
I
dick.
when I spilled the beans, I got hate from maple syrup or someone or mellow
Mellow
hammer.
fuck, yeah, yeah. But at this point, I
Oh,
think
okay.
everybody fucking knows. Mellow Hammer can suck my dick. It's been what, a year since we had that show. Who doesn't know? Whatever. But if I do have a sister, but you know, I would never put him near CNR. Because here's the thing: the way that I act, I would not want somebody to act that way to my sister. You know what I mean? I don't want to be macking somebody, and the same way I try to mac somebody, they'll be macking my sister. Listen, I don't want that. You know, that ain't about to happen.
Are you
See,
are you protective over your sister?
I used to be a lot. Um,
Really?
yeah, but
Oh.
like like for example, if some dickhead on the street, right? Like with the place where I used to live, if some dickhead on the street, you know, used to, you know, if they, you know, get not fuck around, but annoy my sister, I get up in their face. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That's what I do.
Wow.
But as of now, you know, she can take care of herself. But and I wouldn't know anything anyway. You know, in fact, a few nights ago, I went to the bathroom and my sister was playing a game. I guess it was like 1 a.m. And you know, I don't usually hear my sister curse because when we talk, there are times where I do curse, but not very often, and she doesn't curse. But when I went to the bathroom, I heard like 2 sentences. She said "fucking shit," so I'm like, oh, okay, that's not something I hear. And I just was like, okay, well, she's 19, you know, she had to speak like that. Yeah, I mean, so I just went to the bathroom and you know went on my business. But yeah, that's how it be. See, I think it'll be different if I have a daughter, right? Because I've seen too many shit about people restricting their daughters. If I have a daughter, listen, I ain't restricting shit. Okay, I ain't gonna be like no boys till you're 18. I ain't about to be nothing like that because see, parents that make your daughter make it known that your daughter, you know, ain't gonna have no boyfriend until they're 18. When they turn 18, they're gonna suck a bag of dicks. All right, and
Exactly, man. That's a
see,
bad decision to make. Like, just restrict everything, and as soon as they turn that 18 page, in the book of their life, they're like, gimme, 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 gimme.
exactly,
I don't care what it's like, how you like. I just want.
exactly. See,
So bad.
you have to have things in moderation. You got to space out the dicks. All right, you can't have 22 dicks at once. You know what I mean? Like for example,
Exactly.
you know, I'm sure your mom, Kesh, knows somebody from from their childhood, her childhood, that used to be that woman that would suck 20 dicks behind some convenience store. You know what I mean? But now that woman has a husband and has kids. Okay, so, so they'll
Wow. Wow. Wow.
so so I didn't say your mom was like that. I said your mom knows somebody like that. So
So,
good. Okay. I just had to make that clear. So, you know, people can't be out here restrict your daughter from, you know, having a
yeah,
boyfriend till they're 18. Listen, you can't be doing that.
I don't know. I think like if you're wow, I'm trucker. Um, if you're too restrictive, it's not good. I don't think. And if you're too like not restrictive either, like that you allow your kids to do absolutely everything without ever saying anything, that's
Mm,
obviously not good either. So
good point. Good point. That's very true as well. There's got to be some kind of in between, but
yeah.
don't lock out your kids. You know what I mean? That's how it be. I don't think there's anyone on the server with the kids. Old man Shilo's not here. Speaking of not here, the city just changed, so we'll take a quick break. Uh, we'll see you in a minute or two. This is the Punkery Show. Well, welcome back to the Punkery Show. There's a guy on the server saying, faggot talking about porn. I guess that's what we were doing for about 5 minutes earlier in the show. Now we're in the worst city in the world, Las Venturas. There are 82 players on, so file in, cocksuckers. Obviously. Also in LB, on Sunday, last Sunday, I was playing on the server, and I pulled a player Q. Copied player Q is a guy who made a comment at Rocking Hands, I think, saying, "Nice, copied player Q." Well, obviously, I did that. That's
What's that software?
It's hold on. I forgot what his name was. It sounds Asian. Let's see here. Let me try to type it in and see. Fuck. Okay, hold on. It's something board. It's under my downloads. Let's see. Here. Something board. Fuck. Where the fuck is it? Like no board. No board. NOH board. No board.
Did you ask player Q about it?
No. I think I just Googled it. And then I tried. I YouTubed it to set it up. I'm pretty sure I watched a female Balkan person video to set it up. So shout out. I think they were a girl. In fact, they sound like a girl. Who knows?
There is a girl that plays CS:GO. I don't know what her name is though. I forgot. Kika or something like that.
Yeah, I have no idea. If I can go back in my history, I could find the video. But yeah. So
I thought you saved the pictures of the girls.
Well, there was no picture of the girl. At least I think it was a girl, but she was definitely from Eastern Europe, Southeastern Europe, from the Balkans. So I don't know why I know that, but yeah, there was no picture, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, it was like, damn, a Balkan girl actually on YouTube actually taught me how to use NoBoard. GG. So I had to take off all the keys and all that, and put it in OBS, put it as a green screen background, and chroma key on OBS Studio, and run as administrator, because I got fucked up for like 10 minutes because I didn't know how to have the keys display, because I was pressing keys and it wouldn't show up on OBS, and I don't know why it was doing that. Then all of a sudden it was, all you had to do was run as administrator, because there were a lot of comments saying, "This no work, no work. I did everything, it doesn't work." Well, guys, running stuff as administrator usually fixes every problem you have, as Kesh usually knows when she joins CNR, because when she joins CNR, half the time, her Discord is not on as administrator. That's how it be.
No, I set it in properties to always run as administrator.
There you go. There you go, guys. That's what you gotta do.
I would really like to try that thing once. I don't know. Have you ever watched like a stream, like CS:GO stream or some other stream where I think like Nothing? If anyone watches CS:GO, probably they know Nothing, Gilbert. You have like eye tracker, and it follows like where you're looking.
Oh.
Have you seen it before?
I've seen that but not for CS:GO.
Yeah, it's like. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's put on top of your screen or something, and it's literally tracking like your eyes, and it's like porting that into the game, so like there's a visual representation where you're looking in the game. So like if you're playing a shooter or something, your people that are watching your stream will be able to see where you're currently looking at.
That's some fucking CIA shit right there. But yeah, that would be pretty cool.
But the funny shit is those streamers sometimes alt tab to Instagram or something like that, and then you can see where they're looking at, and that's pretty funny.
Yeah, the videos I've seen them being used at is like challenges of people giving them websites to look at, and it's usually of Instagram women, and it's to see if they'll look at their tits, or something, and it's like it's like a challenge. So that's usually what it is
Yep.
that I've seen. But yeah, that's how it be. I don't know.
I think those cost quite a bit as well. I don't know. Where's your streaming, Rashawn? When are you streaming games? Valorant, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry? What it used to be, Far Cry and some other stuff. I don't know, what was it? Some shooter game. You
uh,
made me even buy it because it looked interesting, and then I never played it. Tom Clancy or something.
you mean Ghost Recon
Oh,
Wildlands?
Ghost
Yeah,
Recon,
yeah, yeah.
probably. Yeah, it was probably Ghost Recon.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that for a little bit. I should play that again.
You have time now. It's Corona, man.
Yeah, it's in the Corona. I should. I mean, the thing about it is that all that time I felt like I should do Ass Creed Odyssey mainly. But yeah, I haven't played Geelands in probably since 2018. I think I
Yeah.
used to stream it a lot actually.
Yeah, I did. I even had these sometimes on your stream when I was doing because obviously a different time zone, and I don't know how it was for me, but I think it was either you were streaming this time or a little bit earlier before you went to work or something, and
Mhm.
I was like doing shit for uni or whatever, and I had you on side on the stream, so I didn't fall asleep next to my work.
Oh,
It was
but
pretty
that.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And Geelands was pretty interesting of a game, I still haven't finished it, by the way,
Oh.
so I'll have to see about that. Ali gave me all the guns. I think last time I played it a few days ago, Ali was like, uh, what did he say? He said, I see you playing Wildlands. And I'm like, oh shit. I think that's probably why I haven't played the game since. But yeah, that's how it be. Yeah, I should. Cause I streamed Ass Creed Odyssey for the first time last week in quite a while. So yeah, I should probably get back
You're
on that
using
today.
one PC for streaming now. You don't have like a capture card and two PCs or something.
Nah, I use the PC to stream and play, and I use the laptop to look at chat if there's chat. And the playback to see if I'm lagging or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it is. Because when P Pope was on about his bullshit about X264, I had to look at the preview to see if what he was saying was credible.
And Vic.
Yeah, compared to NVENC, Because last time I streamed, I was using NVENC, and he was like, P Pope was like, this looks like a dirty NVENC. I'm like, well,
It just really matters on the game you're streaming. I don't know, like some games are grainy because there's a lot of movement, and I don't know if you would play something like Hearthstone or Pac-Man, maybe it wouldn't be problematic.
yeah, it's true. Games with a lot of movement, like once you get movement into it, it can blur the screen and all that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess if you want to give your CPU an exercise, like what you guys should be doing during the quarantine, you want to give your PC an exercise. I mean, might as well use X264 if you can, bitches. Yeah, I mean,
Man, literally, I bought so much shit so long time ago already, and I never got time around to put it in my PC, and it's still out there, and it's not in my PC. And I thought, oh, it's Corona time. I will have super a lot of time to put together my PC. So I have two RAM modules with 4130 hertz or something waiting there to be put in my PC, and it's not. I have um, two new SSDs to put in, which I have not. I have new graphics card to put in, which I have not. It's like I don't even know when I'll get time to do it, and I'll probably be old by the time I get to put it in
wait,
and
hold
inside
on.
my.
Did you just say you mean the 2070 Super?
Yeah, still not in my PC.
Listen, it's been like 4 months
Since Christmas, yeah.
since
It
you got
has.
that.
Yeah.
If
But
if
but it's not like part of my mind is like, it's not a good idea to put it in PC now. Because I have like my thesis to do and shit like that.
mm,
And my final work on things and stuff like that. So I'm like, if I put that in PC, together with all the rest of the
all
stuff,
right, you'll get distracted. Okay, I see.
I
I see.
will. Like right now, I don't want to play CS because it's on a trash graphics card, and well, it's not that trash. It's still like good, but it's like not like amazing, or something. And like I
Mhm.
have 60 hertz screen here, which I completely hate. Um, but like part of my mind is always thinking like, if I do all of this, I just might start playing something. That's not a good. That's not a good choice. Not at the moment, at
Yeah.
least.
Okay, I can see. I can understand that. You gotta have some self control. And I guess you've been
See,
doing good at the self control since it's been like 4 or 5 months since you have had a 2070 Super, which most people on the server couldn't sniff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it is. But yeah,
because
yeah.
like when I will if I will put this things in my PC, then I will essentially have like parts left over for a second PC. I will have like extra graphics card. I already have extra CPU and motherboard. I don't have power supply, but I will have extra RAM and extra storage. So I could do some funny stuff with it. Maybe I
Well,
should turn streamer, buy a capture card, and be streaming CNR, on.
yeah, you'll be the most overkill CNR
Yeah,
streamer,
that's
as
what I
you.
was thinking. Like, you could probably stream this on Potato,
Uh,
probably.
yeah, most likely. But yeah, like I said, you should go back to being a streamer. You should fix that stream description, because as we talked about before the break, you still have. It still says you have an i5. So
It
yeah.
it says my
Hmm.
Twitch profile says I'm still 26 years old,
Hmm.
and I'm not changing that description because obviously I want to get subscribers.
Oh yeah, what a meme! What a meme!
I have to misguide people a bit. I'm like one of those. Like, what would you do? Like, for example, I heard this like a lot. Hmm. Some guys understand it, and some people hate it when they figure out. Like, if you were a Twitch girl, right, and you have a lot of viewers, would you tell them if you would have a boyfriend or a husband, or you would just not talk about that part of your life, and you would kind of misguide them that you're still, kind of available?
That sounds like Amaranth. Um, Tens of thousands of people that give her cash don't know that she has a husband. And if for some reason it's not out of the bag yet. But okay, so if I was a Twitch woman, and if I had a husband, would I tell my viewers I had a
Yes.
husband? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, when you have that thought, you cannot port over your current mindset. Uh, because if I port over my current mindset, I would definitely say I had a husband. But
What?
if I had a woman,
Yeah.
excuse me, if I were a woman, and the cash was coming in, you feel me? If I had cash coming in, had subs coming in, well, guess what? Money speaks, cash speaks, and I'd look down at all these cocksuckers and be like, yo, you guys are donating. And 99% of these people I would never interact with outside of this stream. So guess what? You can go fuck your 80-year-old grandmother, okay? Keep giving me that fucking money. You know what I mean? That's how it'll be.
Yeah, but
See?
it's kind of, I don't know, like, it's kind of disrespectful to your husband or to your boyfriend because, like, you're straight out denying his
Listen,
existence. It's like,
Listen,
I don't know, to me that's weird, you know? It's like you're denying that someone exists that
but
is
here's the thing, Cash. All right, here's the thing. All right, so there's this YouTuber, right? That
oh,
does. Okay, you
I
killed the
killed
go-go.
him.
Excellent, that is dead. But there's
I
this.
killed
That is dead. But there is this YouTuber, right? And she does try-on videos. You know what I mean? Where she
yeah.
tries on bikinis and snit. And she's got a boyfriend, and but it's not hidden. It's not a hidden thing. Um, and she got a Patreon and shit. People are still paying for that Patreon, despite the fact she has a boyfriend, and that there's a zero chance that anything will happen besides the comment section. You know what I mean? But she's still getting that cash. And guess what? The dude likely does not give a snit because the cash is rolling in. And guess what? At the end of the day,
He gets to
he
her anyway.
he's got that monkey. All right. Nobody else had. Listen. The rest of the people, they pay that Patreon pledge to get some pictures, but at the end of the day, the boyfriend don't gotta pay a snit to get that monkey. All right. So listen, and he gets part of that cash too. Listen, they're together. They get
She
the money.
would be perfect for your frugal genes.
Yeah, exactly. See, that would revert me from the cheap gene. That's how it'd be. Can I get somebody like that? Can I ever be cheap again? You feel me? And
Yeah.
listen, I wouldn't be jelly as long as the cash coming in, and I still get to have that monkey. Listen, there ain't nothing to be jelly for.
Yeah, but at some point it would bother you that like there's thousand other dudes looking at your girl's tits. For sure. Like it's easy to say it, but I think it would bother you at some point. I don't know. You have to be super, super secure. Like
I don't know.
it's not actually the same question, but I will ask it like right now. Like it's kind of in the same ballpark though. Like, would you be like insecure if your girlfriend would be a porn star? I mean,
Oh, that's different because
how is? I mean,
it's different because if
okay,
you are a porn star, there are other helmets going into
yeah, but
her
it's her
monkey.
job. Like, she's not like emotionally attached to the dude or anything. It's kind of the same.
Yeah, but the same place where you stick your helmet is where many other helmets have been on the set.
Yeah, in the same way, in the same place you touch boobs or whatever, there has been thousand other people that have watched that
Okay, but
place
not
or
at the same
whatever.
time. Not in the same time period. You know,
Oh,
and porn stars are very unique in the way they look. Like remember the Brooklyn dude? Like she looks very
yes.
specific. Porn stars look very specific.
Like you mean fake?
Yeah, a lot of them are fake. A lot of them have Botox. A lot of them have things that are not very natural. So yeah, I don't think that would be a thing. And all the directors are like, yo, we're gonna pay for this surgery. You're gonna get it in a week. It's just not gonna be something that is of interest to Lord or Sean. You know what I mean? So
How
that's what
did
it
we
is.
even get to this topic? Now I'm thinking, holy shit, how did we
Well, we
get
were
to
talking
this?
about the 2070 Super, and then we were talking about Twitch, and then that's how it came to this.
Someone should
So,
make like a mind map of our conversation and our talk, how it goes, over. Because sometimes it's like weird how we get to something.
that would actually be perfect. Speaking of
Yeah.
perfection, actually, I think we've been on for an hour already. How about that? So
Wow.
let's get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, I have. Prabhupada just kicked me earlier at PD
Owned,
out of my car,
owned.
and he left me cheetah, and he drove away with my poor man's. I don't know what he's trying to tell me with that, but thank
He's
you
trying to tell you
for
to,
cheetah.
to take baby steps, drive the cheetah, and then after a while you can go up to the bullet, go to
you
LS
enjoy?
Bud, Banshee.
Did you enjoy the interview with Propel Pat?
Yeah, Propel Pat was a great interview. He was Bouse, you know. He gave a different side of Chirac, obviously, you know. So I know Little Tank already, but you know it's different to see a different perspective, you know. Yeah, Propel Pat's a fucking Bouse. Listen,
He's
he
pretty boss, yeah.
yeah
I was just surprised.
he
He
was the
talks
MVP.
quietly, but he talks a lot. Actually, that's weird to me because, like, he kind of sounds like a shy dude, but at the same time he talks a lot.
Hmm.
I don't know.
That's true.
Weird.
That's very true. I actually didn't have anything prepared, written down. Whatever I was asking was in my head. So, but Purple Pat, he carried on the conversations pretty well. So he was bounce, pretty fucking bounce. I guess we'll see how LypeX does it next week. He's one of the best looking players on CNR, no homo. Yeah, and
Yeah, some looks.
that's right. See, this is what happens, guys, when you spread the genes. All right, when you have different, generations going down and down and down, where you might have accidentally married your second cousin, and they end up getting hemophilia. You know, listen, you got to spread the genes around, okay? Because if we spread the genes, different is better. If you get genes from from somebody across the world and you make a baby, that baby is gonna grow up to be a fucking model.
Good looking man.
Whether they're a man or a woman, they'll be a fucking model. All right, so
I think.
yeah.
Are you suggesting someone should spread the genes with LypeX? It's not
Well,
for me.
well,
Yeah.
clearly, LypeX's parents are two different types of people because the genes were really spread when LypeX was made. No homo. No homo. Whoever are his parents, they made a very good decision. Not only for themselves but for their kid, because he's got the good gene.
You can take LypeX who's white man and you take Rashawn who's black man, and that's very good spreading of the genes.
Did you know that Boris Johnson has some Turkish?
What? No.
Yeah.
He's very ill though. That's
Listen.
what I heard.
Listen, that video I posted in the reg section a couple hours ago.
He looks like the most non-Turkish person ever. He has white hair, white, I don't know, skin. He is like pale. I don't know.
Well, it's apparent that what's his name? Boris Johnson's maternal grandfather was some dude official in the late Ottoman Empire. So about that, and Boris Johnson's dad's name, his current name is not the name he was born with. So let's Google that shit. Not here, but we're gonna Google that shit. You know what I mean? Because that may actually be true. He may be like 5% Turkish.
Are you scaring me?
Yeah.
What if I'm partly Turkish?
Well, then somebody spread the genes, Cash. Listen, all right. Listen. See, here's the thing. Like, if you're a black dude,
I
right?
actually want to take those things. You know, on Amazon you can buy them, and sometimes they're reduced a bit, like DNA kits or whatever. I don't know how precise they are because some people have told, like, in reviews that they're super not precise and they kind of find the same shit for everyone. But I would just like take it for the lols, you know. Would probably tell me like I'm from Mongolia or some shit for sure.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you're. Actually, I have no idea. I don't know what it would say for you at all. But
Pretty
yeah,
precise. You took LypeX?
DNA kit. Well, actually, yeah. Let's get into that next week because he's. Listen, LypeX is not full white. He's definitely not full white. If he was full white, he would not be one of the best looking people on the server. Listen, fuck out of here, cocksucker. All right, you got
Wow.
something else. You got something else mixed with. Listen, people who are the sexiest people in the world are not one race. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Listen, that's just not how it is.
Okay, we're gonna quiz LypeX next week about his DNA test. You better get prepared.
Yeah, LypeX, bring it to us, cocksucker. Next Thursday, right? Something like that?
Yeah.
Next Thursday, LypeX
Yes.
will be on the show. So, that will do it for the Punkery Show. Make sure you guys shave your fucking nut sack, as we said in the early part of the show. For Kesh, this is Rashawn. We'll see you next time on the Punkery Show.